Are we live? Virginia State. I don't know what part we on. The title would be right on that, but I don't know what part we on. We just talk about how Trey used to come and just take over the campuses, just literally take over the campuses. Um, we talked about my first. We talked about drunkenness. We talked about the house caving in and the lit party. Talked about Trey and D fighting and low key Trey came back. I think D wasn't allowed back into the school, blah because he was already on papers and blah. We talked about Believe Me C, John Legend, uh Cho. We have not talked about for some reason. Remember I said it was like a good freshman dorm full of boys and a bad one. I don't know if they set it up that way, but it was Williams Hall, Perrier. I think that's what it is, pronouncing how it's called. Perrier was wild. And this is just an example of how Perrier niggas was. For some reason, going in class, in a random math class, there was a nigga that had a whole Tech 9 in his book bag. A whole Tech 9 in his book bag. Yo, what do you need a Tech 9 for in math class? What math problem is this Tech 9 solving? I guess, you know what? Maybe he had a problem that only a Tech 9 could solve. That was the variable of something. Carry the 2 equals Tech 9. I don't know, but it was crazy. They will always have dice games in there. Williams, we will have little dice games in the laundry room, blah. Nothing serious. Every night they had a dice game or something. Every night they downstairs connecting somebody's game system to the TV, arguing, fighting about it, which was crazy. I met a joint who allegedly was named America from Canada. I don't know if that was her real name that she gave me at the time. You know what? I'm gonna say she was lying about everything because she said she was from Canada. She said she was rich. She said that she lived on the same street Tommy Hilfiger lived on. Blah. And this lesson is don't don't trust everybody. Follow your own plan sometimes because I had you couldn't bring girls into the dorm, right? But so you couldn't bring girls. Boys could have gone to girls dorm. Girls could have gone to girls dorm. Blah. Cats used to sneak in somehow here and there. And one time I was sneaking in America, and I had to. You got to know there was a back door that allegedly had a silent little alarm. But when I was there was a goofy cat that was he was goofy and silly, but he was slow at the time, and he was like, "Yo, I sneak girls in the back door, blah. They don't care about the silent little alarm, blah. Just open it up, let her in, bomb." There was another way we used to sneak girls in was they come in like with a hoodie and stuff, dressed like a nigga walk on in, you just with your head down, all right, or sometimes the RAs would literally be like, "Yo, y'all got 2 hours, do what y'all want. I swear to you, they better be out in 2 hours." And it was like a respect thing like that, like, "Yo, all right, you gotta go." That probably only happened 3 times out the year though. It was like, I don't know what it was, holidays or what. But so this time, first time opening the silent alarm, because my man was like, "Yeah, open it. She good, blah. Open it, let her in. Man, soon as Poppyton started to pop, knock. Hey y'all, I seen the cameras, man. I know you got a shorty in there. There y'all got 5 minutes. Man, ain't ish popping off in 5 minutes, man. We young, full of cum, man. It's 5 minutes. It's just the beginning, blood. So, and the wild thing is when I mean, America, I guess America was knocked down a couple more guys because on the way in, she seen Nick was just on the steps chilling. She seen another nigga and kind of like, oh. So we had to go out the same way that the niggas are still chilling on the steps. Remember, this is probably only within the next 15 minutes all this happened. We passed them on the steps to go around to the back sneaky door. We get in the room 5 minutes, boom. That's still on the steps. So she had to pass him. And he was like, "Oh, okay, I see you." Blah, 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 blah. Like he made it be known, like, "Yo, I see you." Oh, she, oh my god, oh, I can't believe it. Oh, man, I can't believe none of this, man. I got blue balls right now. I don't want to hear this. Yo, shorty, you wild right now. You wild, because I ain't know that either. But all right, now we all on game. So that was kind of wild too. I met my, I guess, first girlfriend at Virginia State, but not when I went to Virginia State. But I did meet her at Virginia State for the first time. And I met her because sometimes, again, this is just wild. That's the only way I can describe some of the things we did were just wild because